Hey everyone, this is Roscoe, and welcome to part 3 of the LP of Star Wars Battlefront 2 Galactic Conquest Mode. In the last part, well, we conquered a few extra planets, we saved, and now the Empire is... God damn it, stop attacking Yavin 4! You know what? Screw it. Skip. I win. There. We've seen Yavin 4 already. I don't want to keep showing battles I've already done several times. Ooh. Well, Wookiee Warrior, why not? Tatooine. You know what? No. What am I doing? Anyways, in this part, as we can see, I'm trying to discover. But anyways, this part's a little shorter because, well, I kind of ran out of recording. But still. So, you know what? Since we're doing a little Star Wars, I want to ask everyone a serious question. What was your first encounter with Star Wars? Now, what I mean is that, where did you first learn about this movie series, and what was your introduction to it? For me, I learned it because I was approximately 11 years old at the time, 10 to 11 years old. Hey, Dax is with us. Cool. Anyways, I doubt it's the same character though. I learned it around 1996, 1997, when it was the 20th anniversary. So what they were going to do is they were going to show off the original trilogy in movie theaters, and since the last one came out, Return of the Jedi, and they were re-releasing the movies on VHS for the 20th anniversary, but they were also doing the special edition. So that's how I was introduced to Star Wars, and I kind of got interested because I wouldn't say I was a Star Trek fan back when I was a kid, but I knew what it was. And another show that I watched a lot as a kid, I don't know why, because I didn't get most of the seriousness or the elements implemented much later, which was Stargate. I was kind of watching Stargate from then and there, but you know what? I kind of always been a sci-fi guy for a long time, because yes, I did watch Aliens as a young kid, although it creeped the fuck out of me, of course, and Predator! Whew. Don't show that to a 10-year-old, ever. If you ever do, you're either a weirdest parent or a bad babysitter. I can't say you're a bad parent because I shouldn't judge my parents. Yeah. Anyways, so I saw this on TV and I was like, okay, what is this Star Wars? So my local movie, not theater, I was about to say that, rental store. Yeah. This is 1996, 97, people. Rental stores were still a thing back then. They had the original trilogy Empire on VHS to rent. The thing is that at my age and at my school, we didn't learn Roman numerals that early. So take a wild guess how this started. No, I did not watch episode 4 first. The first Star Wars I saw was Empire Strikes Back. Yeah, I know. Odd start. Considered the greatest of the trilogy, I started there. Hey, that's not a bad start, but it's the oddest start. So, because when I rented episode 4, I was like, Luke, use your lightsaber when he's getting attacked by the Tusken Raider. So yeah, that was the weirdest thing. That was the weirdest introduction to any series probably anyone's ever had. And I'm a bad pilot. Anyways, yeah. That was my introduction to Star Wars. From there, I pretty much became a goddamn fan. And I am not regretting that, ever. I've met people that are also fans of Star Wars, and it's such an awesome sight when you get to meet a fan of something that you like as well. That's kind of why I went to Anime North for my first time. I knew there were other anime fans in Canada. I knew that. I'm not an idiot. Come on. I mean, this thing has been expanding for years, and yeah, so like I want to go to any Star Wars convention. I forgot what it's called though. You know, I really want to go to the Star Wars conventions. I really want to go to these places that, you know, have all these fans. Like, I don't mind conventions. It's just that 90% of them are in the US, and it would cost me, someone who lives in Canada, an arm and a leg, even with a years ahead of planning. Yeah, I'm not kidding. It would cost me a lot of money. I think someone... I once calculated how much it would cost me to go to... Yeah, okay, this is the dumbest thing, E3, because that's in LA, which is fucking expensive already. But the point remains that it would cost someone from Canada to go there, unless they've been invited, well over $5,000. And that's just a trip there. That's just a trip. So I would, you know, it's fun to see these things. This is why I love the internet now. You get to see all these conventions of Star Wars, Star Trek, you know, Comic-Con example. Like, I really want to go to that, but I can imagine it's going to cost me like $3-4 grand. So yeah, don't forget, people, I'm counting a plane ticket, a return plane ticket, a passport, because I don't have one. I got to calculate all of this, the hotels, the exchange rate. You've got to calculate a lot. So I want to go to these and meet other Star Wars fans, but that's why I love the internet. You see it on the internet a lot, and it's really cool. Yep, I'm about to die, aren't I? This is the dumbest thing I could do with an X-Wing. Rather than protecting the ship and taking down the fighters, I'm attacking a Star Destroyer. Smart. Yeah, I'm about to die. I'm gonna die. No, don't go for the bridge, dumbass! I'm alive somehow. Oh, fuck, that old turret. I didn't even see it. Yeah, so that's my first introduction to Star Wars, and it was a fun ride, and I'm never hoping to get off this ride. You guys already know my thoughts on episode 7. As I said, it could be better. The prequels, I don't mind watching, and the original trilogy is one of my favorite trilogies, episode 6 being my favorite. Yes, Return to Jedi is my favorite, which is one of two of my allies just fucking crashed. Oh my god, what a bunch of morons. Yeah, that was stupid of them. Oh, don't worry, I'm not getting shot that bad. We're in a Y-Wing, so... Anyway, so yeah, that was my introduction to Star Wars, like I said. What was yours, if you've ever... Was it a video game? Was it the movies? Was it the cartoons? You know, who knows how you could have been introduced. There are hundreds of different ways to have been introduced to this series. A comic book? You know, pick your pick, people. You've got millions of ways. And were you interested right away, or were you iffy about it? You know, tell me in the comment section, because you know, these stories, when we share how we got introduced to something that we have a passion for, is always interesting, because you never know how people will get introduced. If you guys ever know Doug Walker, aka the Nostalgia Critic, he was introduced through that Ewok cartoon. Yeah. I forgot what it's fully called there, but you know, that's the oddest way to get introduced to Star Wars, in my opinion. It's really weird, and it's not something you would suspect. Oh, there's the TIE fighter that's chasing me. Alright, so I'm about to do some dogfighting in a Y-Wing. Not the best idea. So, come on, die, thank you. So yeah, they're 4 points. So a TIE fighter's 4 points, I think a TIE bomber's worth 6. Yeah, just stand there in front of me. And we won. Woohoo! So yeah, that was my story. I hope this part's going to end. So join me next time for the next part. And the next part, we'll be talking about how I was introduced to anime. And I want to hear that from you guys, but only in the next part. In part 4. I want to see that in the comments. So don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. Thank you, have a good day and night, and take care, ladies and gentlemen. Hope to see you guys next time.